You're listening to Portland, Oregon's own Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
Headshot.
Where we sit around and talk about games while drinking the finest microbrews in the Pacific Northwest. Search for us on Facebook or reach us on Twitter at iLeggedOut. Send us an email to namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com or head over to our website, namelessgamerspdx.com. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
Welcome.
Where we talk about video games and current video game events, and sometimes Bob Marley
stuff.
I thought we were talking about
things and stuff.
I thought we were talking about the rise and fall of They Might Be Giants.
Hit me with some of that sweet
Isn't that what
Lion
we're here for?
King shit we were doing earlier. Hit
Lion King.
Hit me with a little.
A wee moa, a wee moa, a wee
Yeah.
That was a
Which
lot
is
better
not
than
from the Lion
I expected.
Oh no, yeah, they do
that
sing
was
it
that was real
I
good.
thought we were going into a thing.
Real good. That was
Every
I
time
was
I
my
let
fault
you
for
hit
that
the high
shit,
note, man.
Come on. That was a
trying to let you hit it.
That was a fresh ass bit. Hey, we're gonna be. Hey, that's some wild African type shit, and things are about to get buck wild.
Okay.
On this
How
on
is
this
that?
video game podcast.
Vidya.
Yeah, it's gonna be real good. Ben, how you been doing? What's going on? What's new with you? Talk to me. How was your?
Oh, not much
Yeah.
things and stuff. Yeah.
Ways about things.
I can't wait till I'm old enough to feel ways about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a while, huh?
Got a little ways to
Yeah.
go.
A couple years. Close.
Little growing up to do.
I'm going to be 40.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Right?
shit.
I'm almost there.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
So that's a thing. All
That's
right.
that's happening. I can't stop that. That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's
don't.
good. How, dude? What's up with Rando?
Oh, I've been fine. I'm playing a lot of. I played a lot of Zelda today.
Ooh.
So that's something that I just see now.
Yeah.
Just sort of like when I look at stuff, I just see like
How can I use that? You're analyzing it.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm not. I just see like Link's face or something weird, So from the Zelda universe,
I'm starting to like more and more that I see about it, like the originally the pixel shading and the cartoony look. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
It's the Nintendo way,
but yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They pull it off with a lot of fine detail that I
good.
feel
Yeah.
gets lost in when they go cartoony pixel shading. I
like
think
it.
they did a good job. Yeah,
I like
looks-
it.
It looks fucking great.
I did a lot of that today. And then, we got carpet done in the house, which was a thing. Now it smells fucking real weird in there, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Real weird in there,
I know that
boys.
smell.
It could be the pad.
I don't know what it is. It's not a good smell.
It's like
That good old
petroleum,
chemical.
air
Yeah.
injected foam. I don't know.
It's not a good
I don't know
smell
what
in
it is.
there in this hot summer. But yeah, that's,
The kids will be fine.
what's up with me. Scott, what have you been up to? What's up with you?
I've been working out in the sunshine, boys. I have started my farmer tan for the year, baby.
I was gonna
Nice.
say you
You
got
know,
a good
just
getting
start,
sunshine.
Just starting.
I know.
Ben's got his on his way.
That's a good, yeah, Ben's got a good first coat.
My arms got burnt that first day.
Yeah.
There was sunshine and riding weather. So I have the hands are still white from because of wearing
gloves.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I get that line after a few days
Yep.
of wearing the gloves
Yep.
at work. You get that line.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'll happen. Happens to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Just working, enjoying some sunshine and some warm weather out there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's about damn time. Getting sick of that rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's Portland. I think we're all used to it. We can all shut
Yeah.
up.
I don't mind the rain.
Everybody
so much.
can shut up when they
Yeah.
compare our weather to the rest of the country or the world. We're still pretty damn nice out here.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, and then of course enjoying a cool afternoon, playing some video games at home.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are nice to have.
How about you, Tony? You been doing anything special?
Nothing special. Just the regular old work. And then, like everybody else, kind of enjoying this nice weather.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we're gonna do this little show about video games. It's a podcast show about that, where we're gonna tell you about all the more recent news related in the industry. if you're wanting to support the show, visit us at www.patreon.com/ilagged-out. You can find our Patreon there.
That's the place.
We appreciate any support that you give. Follow us on Twitter at ilagged-out. We appreciate you telling a friend, tell somebody about the show if you like it. Go over to iTunes or whatever your poison. Leave us a review.
Or if you can't stand it, you just want to hear what we're going to say next.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Yeah. Dude. But like this is a train I can't get off of, and I'm taking you
It's going.
with me on this bad ride.
Chasing that
Do it.
dragon.
Do it.
Chase that dragon.
It's a thing. But yeah, thank you for reviewing. Subscribe, please, so that you get the new episodes when they come out. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening. Introduce everyone that you can to the show and spread the good word. So we got some stuff we're going to talk about today. We've already talked a little bit about some Zelda stuff. I think we'll probably lay a little light on that because that's been a thing over like the last 3 shows.
Yeah.
But we do have some news for like Ubisoft and some weird stuff going on. We do have a question that we're going to address right now from last week, which is, what is your favorite
Duo?
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that.
We opened the mindscape of this question, and we want to just kind of know like your favorite popular, the first thing that comes to mind as a duo.
A duo.
I think we started off. We stated Mario and Luigi was kind of the example.
Right.
We opened it up to non-player characters
right.
later in the asking of the question.
Yeah.
So obviously Mario and Luigi. I'm gonna say that's probably number 1 out there. They have the most games
The
together.
most recognizable, definitely.
Yeah, most recognizable. They might be slightly different, but yet again, it's probably got to be the number 1 honorable mention. I had to take it out of your hands because that's too easy of an answer, guys.
Right. And you said that non-player characters were allowed.
NPCs, yeah. Anybody, even if they didn't actually play together, could have been one. Somebody like we went into like a peanut butter
it was a good
and
team.
jelly analogy, and then somebody mentioned Nutella, and the
Yeah,
world shuddered.
Nutella's good, man.
Shit just went fucking sideways at that point.
It got upset. But Tony, I'm going to ask you. What did you come up with for
So
a duo?
my duo is the Vault Dweller and Dog Meat from
Yeah.
from Fallout
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
There's always a dog. At least in most of them, there's a dog, and your character is a Vault Dweller.
Right.
So somebody that has lived in the vault. So in one, you were sent out of the vault to go grab stuff, to fix the vault, and then, and along the way you get a pet dog.
Yeah.
You know, all the way through 4, where you were cryo frozen, you were in a vault, and early on you get a pet dog, and they always run the name Dog Meat with it because
Dog meat. Yeah.
Dog Meat. Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
It's a good running joke. I like it.
So how about you, Randy?
Mine would be like probably like Lucio and then someone else.
Lucio and anybody else.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Right now,
Just
I
a
guess.
healer and
I don't know,
some
like-
sort of a
Yeah,
DPS character.
probably. I mean, otherwise it would be like, you know, like from playing back in the day, it's always like a Mario and Yoshi or like a Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Good one.
Good old
That's,
Sonic Knuckles, Sonic and Tails,
know,
maybe.
Sonic and Tails is on the honorables.
Yeah, that'd be one.
Those guys.
There's so many, it's hard to like nail it down because I always want to be like, well, it could be like Cloud and Ares or like,
Yeah.
you know, whatever your poison. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of different duos. I don't really know if I have a favorite, but like, I don't know. Right now, I just kind of like Lucio and then whoever I'm near.
Whoever's inside your circle.
Is my whoever's in the circle. You're my current favorite.
You're my partner now.
Yeah, we're in this together, motherfucker.
Welcome to the
that's-
danger
What
zone.
about you, Ben? What do you think?
I gotta say, I had a lot of fun with the Master Chief and the Arbiter.
Oh,
When you were running around.
Yeah.
I think that started in Halo 2.
So kind of the almost like the dichotomy of it, or the flip of the coin type.
Well,
duo.
no, because you end up you're on the you're like your own little fire team, and you're running around when you're doing that. And I gotta go. I gotta say, Chum Bucket and Mad Max.
Nice,
yeah, because that Chum Bucket is ace mechanic, dude. Every time you turn around, your car is full of gas and it's perfect. It's ready to go. It's waiting. It's idling. It's right there. Just all you gotta do is jump in it and drive, because that guy does that for you.
Just keeps it running for you. Keeps it nice and ready for you.
Chum Bucket is key. Upgrade the hell out of him, and
Or if you want to,
he's badass. Yeah.
If you want some troll, we also like Han Solo and Jar Jar. That's my favorite duo.
And that one, Han can shoot first, right?
I think somebody out there in the world just cried because you said Jar Jar and not Chewie.
Yeah. Hey, Twitter. You're welcome.
In case Kafifi wasn't enough for this week, Kafifi.
Oh Christ!
You have Han Solo and Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
Okay, we had some honorable mentions in my research here on this.
Oh, what'd you come up with?
We had a few of here. I'm going to go with mine first. Mine would have to be Contra, Bill, and Lance.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if there is
Player one, player two.
Player one, player two.
Yeah.
Red and blue. If there's a team, it's those guys.
Yeah.
But we had quite a few that I had actually forgotten about. Some honorable mentions. The fighting world, we had Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're loosely a duo.
They're sort of a duo. Yeah, I see that.
You know,
They're both ninjas.
Yeah, they're both ninjas. They both look exactly the same,
Except for the color of their little sashes or whatever they're called.
Yeah. We also had we had Ken and Ryu.
Yeah,
With the
that's
fighting,
another-
in the fighting world.
Oh yeah.
Another big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He's
you're
up
gonna
there.
hit with Ratchet and Clank? Are you throwing that out?
Ratchet and
next?
Clank. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank's on there.
We'll get that out of the way. You know what's coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming. We had Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong.
Okay.
Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, that's right. You
Super,
could
that was
slap hands and switch between which
Yeah.
one, depending on ability. Yeah, that was.
yeah.
that was
And it
good.
was just
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
like Mario. One was a little bit faster, one was a little bit stronger. So there's just a little bit difference between them,
Yeah.
but
Slightly different play styles and different, like in that one where you could swap back and forth was not cool because certain ones had, was more useful
Yeah.
for certain areas
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
or you could take. I think couldn't you take Diddy Kong and like throw him?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you could throw him.
You
So
could,
if you
yeah.
couldn't jump up and get there, you could just take him.
You could
and
throw him into
throw
a
your
barrel.
nephew up onto the cliff. Here, go get that.
yeah.
Or you could just throw him into a barrel and just break it. Like throw him into
Yeah.
like an old Western bar fight scene, just busting barrels open.
It's okay. We don't have
great.
child labor laws in the Old West.
That's the thing they didn't just worry about. You
Right.
know? No big
No,
deal.
no.
Yeah.
We also had Jack and Dax.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah. Yeah.
it's one of those games that you have to be a duo to play the game.
Yeah.
Kind of falls in there with Banjo and Kazooie. Little more modern. We have Clementine and Lee from The Walking Dead
Walking
Telltale.
Dead, yeah.
Like it starts
yeah.
off,
Oh,
you're
that took me a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
like it comes in pretty handy. It's definitely the point of the game is the two of them working together. I think when you lose, spoiler alert, I think you lose Lee.
Yeah.
And it kind of
Do you?
Yeah.
You're not
it's
spoiling
kinda
anything.
like,
I wasn't.
He
gonna
dies
take
in a
time to go through
garage
it.
eventually. So spoiler.
yeah.
Is it a nice garage? Is it like a nice
No,
garage?
No, it's a shitty
Kinda
garage.
looks
So
like-
it's
There's
the
no
Walking
paint
Dead
on the
garage.
walls. There's probably a
That
bunch
sucks.
of motorcycle.
It's not a
helmets
nice
up on the
garage.
wall. Probably
real
Star
bad.
Wars.
Do you think we should paint?
say that.
I'm
trying to say
I
you should
wasn't
paint your
sure if we
house,
should paint. Do you think we should paint? It's a
No.
garage. Do you
No.
paint a garage? I didn't
No.
know.
Yes, you paint a garage.
Really?
I think it's optional.
Okay.
I'm
It
not
is
saying
very
you got to
need
put
to
like
do
a
that.
mural up or anything. I'm saying you paint the walls.
We want the Mona Lisa on the wall. I mean, we got to do
I have
that
a
for
Star
you.
Wars
For
We
you.
mural.
could paint the Sistine Chapel on
Yeah.
the Ben.
That'd be good.
Oh, it could be me and
That
the
would look real good.
Master Chief or somebody touching,
touching fingers?
Yeah, Mario.
Instead of-
Yeah,
Instead
fingers.
of God and
fingers.
Adam?
Yeah,
Touching
touching
fingers.
fingers. Okay,
Instead of God
okay.
and Adam.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So if anybody
Yeah.
has any mural ideas for Ben, please hit us up at our website.
Yeah, do that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see.
NamelessGamersPDX.com if you want to
right.
check that out. That is a thing.
That is a
Yes.
thing, and Ben is taking suggestions.
Right.
We we also have Mega Man and Zero.
Right.
Yeah, Mega Man X and
Mega Man
Zero.
X and Zero was mentioned there.
What about Wolverine and Harley Quinn?
No, those are two different worlds, brother.
Oh.
Two different universes,
yeah,
brah.
yeah, shush.
Oh,
sorry.
That's actually fake. They didn't even. Yeah, they
Superman
didn't,
and the Joker.
No.
No.
Yeah, dude, you've seen that one, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's a thing. Totally.
Yeah.
They're both DC.
I'm doing this right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going backwards a little bit here, I missed this one. Double Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Billy
and-
No, it's not Jason Lee.
Lance?
Jimmy Lee.
Jimmy Lee. Damn it. Yeah.
No, Lance
Billy-
was from
Billy
fucking
and Jimmy.
Jason Lee.
Contra.
We just said
Mallrats.
Yeah.
Jimmy Lee. Double Dragon.
Yes.
Little known fact. A lot of people don't realize that. At least I don't, apparently.
And probably the number one most mentioned was Link and Navi.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
That's the little
You
fairy
can't,
lady?
yeah.
you could even
Ocarina
do-
of Time, you can't really do much without her. The
Yeah,
targeting
she's-
system, without the
She-
targeting
Oh.
system, that game
is
was
your
would
guide.
have been shit.
Yeah, Ocarina,
Yeah.
she is your guy.
Yeah.
True.
Hey, listen! Shut up!
That was
Side
pretty
note,
talking?
pretty good.
worst message alert
Oh, yeah.
Your wife ran that
notification.
on her phone for a long time.
And now it's like a little noise from Red Dead Redemption that sounds, to me, Oriental.
Like the Deadeye?
But it's like... You'll just keep... Not the classic Western noise. It sounds Oriental to me.
Yeah, okay.
And that's just...
Like that? Like
It's
that,
just...
like that.
It gets on your nerves after a while.
Is it a little...
No, it's not racist.
It's not kung fu fighting. I mean, come on.
You said it was a thing. Okay, never.
It is a thing. But... yeah, so...
It just went real bad, by the way.
Yeah, again, Ben brings it down to our first...
Be as racist as you want. I'll just edit all that out.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
nobody any ill
That's
intent.
kind of what we came up with
right,
for
cool.
I
duos.
love Chinese food. Come on.
Everybody loves Chinese food.
Cool. All right. Do we want to play a game? Who wants to play a game? I want to play a
guys-
game.
I'd like to play a
Guessing
game.
Can we do a little name that
You
game
guys want to answer some questions?
with Ben?
I'd like to
let's
try and answer some questions.
Start off
I'm
like,
not guaranteeing
I got,
nothing.
you can kind of tell. Like I was looking back
try.
at these, and it's like depends on my mood. If I was having a good day or a bad day when I was researching these.
Tell-
How hard they are.
Tell us the rules. What are we doing here? What's happening right now?
Most of them is going to involve the name of a game.
All right.
There's a few randoms in there where I'm not looking for the name of the game, but I'm looking for something about the game.
Okay.
Right.
But the name of the game will show up.
All right.
Yeah. Well, let's start off with something fun.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
I'm looking for this game was released in 1994 by EA. All right.
Okay.
It was for it came out on Genesis, Game Gear, Super Nintendo, and Game Boy.
Wayne Gretzky's hockey.
Negative.
Okay.
Make sure that works there. I should flip her over there. You let me finish here. This is
All right.
Yeah.
This game is considered like right up there with E.T. as one of the worst video games ever made, and it stars playable character that is NBA great Shaquille O'Neal.
Shazam.
Shaq Fu.
Or,
Oh
Yeah.
gotta coming through with the Shaq Fu.
Shaq's in it? It's Shaq Fu.
Yeah.
Shaq.
Well, he had a couple. I think there was a few.
He had a fighting
Shaquille O'Neal
game.
video.
Was
Yeah.
that the fighting game?
Yeah, Shaq Fu was
yeah.
the fighting game. Yeah.
Well, there was the movie he did too. I think that was Shazam. And
There was
that might have been.
Shazam and there was...
Yeah.
Then
when
there was
he's like
also
a
Blue Chip.
genie
Shazam,
or
he
something.
was a genie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the
Shazam.
movie, not the. Not the game.
Is it Kazam or Shazam?
Oh, it might be Kazam.
So okay,
Yeah,
I have.
anyway.
Let me explain something real quick.
Let's get to the
one
bottom
of
of
those
this.
Mandela effect things.
Yes, it is a Mandela effect thing. This is like Berenstain Bears.
Oh,
How-
Berenstein.
Berenstain, whatever you think it is, how it's spelled. Maybe look it up. Could be wrong.
Okay.
So Shazam and Kazam are a thing that's like, I think it's maybe mixed up. Like I think that it's more to do with who's the not Shaquille O'Neal, but the comedian Sinbad. I think was
Yes.
was
Oh
what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. So if you're
a guy.
if you're curious about that,
Oh,
and
he was Shazam.
the Mandela effect.
No.
No?
Maybe look that up
Okay.
online.
I don't have the laptop here.
It's working on you right now, by the way.
Okay.
So maybe you should look it up.
Dang it. All right.
Anyway, that's what that was about.
By the way, if anybody's out there is wondering what the Mandela effect is, look it up. It is fucking crazy
It's
stuff.
pretty wild. You'll find some weird shit. That's the thing. So anyway,
Okay,
let's
we'll
move
do.
on.
All right. Now I'm going to ask you. Okay, this game uses a grid pattern of icons of like weapons and potions and like life icons to unlock certain abilities or to warp you straight to specific stages in the game. This was their little cheat code section. It was a grid.
Castlevania?
Like, hey!
Okay.
Is that, you remember that? Do you remember that? Doing
Wait,
that?
yeah, what?
That's why I answered that. Yeah, I was thinking that was what it was.
I don't remember that.
It was their code, their password.
Yeah, on password. When you went to enter the password on Castlevania, it was just like
instead of
blank windows in a castle wall.
Mega
and you
Man
had
kind of
to-
took
you had
something
to,
like that.
Cycle through images of like icon, like the battle axe or the sword or the potion, and you had to put it in the right slot, the right window.
Okay.
And that would take you to stage, whatever stage.
You know how
wanted,
games
or-
back in the day had
their
your
passwords,
invincibility.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mega Man did
Interesting.
that type of thing to like the 2, 3, those kind of ones.
Yeah.
Had like little dots, yellow and blue or something, or red and blue, I mean. And you would fill it into a pattern and it would basically take you back to a save
Yeah.
Okay.
point.
All right.
All right.
All right. Put your Wii caps on.
All right.
Everybody played Wii Sports.
Okay.
A little
Right?
bit.
How many games did you get when you played Wii Sports?
6.
8?
4.
Are we
You
high
guys,
or low?
You guys are all over it right now.
Oh, 4.
That was
Oh,
just said.
did someone say? Oh,
5. You got 5.
oh, well then. Okay.
I'll give bonus points if you can name them all.
Bowling.
Fencing.
Go for it.
I think we just hit. No.
Bowling.
There was a bowling.
Basketball? No.
Golf.
There's a golf.
Tennis.
There's a tennis. Ooh. So
And this is sports.
this is the first one because there was Wii Play came out later and it had like 9 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. I'm going
I
through
wondered.
this,
I was like, I wonder if they'll be able to get this one. And we
is there...
played a lot of these. You and I.
I keep wanting to say frisbee.
I
No.
wanted to say
That's not-
Frogger.
No.
No frisbee, no Frogger.
Okay.
Frogger. So you said, what did you say? You said bowling, golf, and tennis.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Fencing wasn't a sword.
I guess not.
Some- with the
No,
sword?
not on Wii
Boxing
Sports.
wasn't
There was a game.
There was a.
for
It wasn't.
No,
It was
yeah.
a different like
Yeah.
Wii fencing or
It
whatever.
must have
There
been. It might have been that we play
Yeah.
one.
we had
maybe.
tennis.
Was
Yeah,
there,
we did
was
totally play that.
boxing on there.
Boxing is one.
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're looking for one more.
Okay, so 4 out of.
Downhill skiing. That was the fit, wasn't it? Wasn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might have
Okay.
been fit with the board. I think
Yeah.
the board came into play,
Which is very-
the bounce board.
Very good.
Yeah, yeah. It's mine's sitting right over there. It's right over there in the garage.
Oh,
There's
is the
$200 just sitting right there.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, that's why the trash can stands higher off
Baseball.
the ground.
Ooh,
baseball.
baseball,
Nice.
tennis, baseball, bowling, golf, and boxing.
Scott
Yeah,
took a
Good
little
pull.
bit, but good job.
pull.
I think I was thinking of the Wii Play because we used to do the basketball on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
We Play had basketball, had a lot of
Yeah, it was.
That might have been
it
where
was-
the,
by basketball
sword
we mean like
thing
shooting.
came from.
Yeah, it was-
I don't know.
It was really just shooting
Yeah.
competitions, basically horse.
That was a beast on that one.
Who can tell me what game does our player take over control of Harry, who dodges scorpions and alligators and rolling logs?
Pitfall.
Oh
No,
wrong, dude. You totally right. That's the wrong button. That was a buzzer malfunction right there. Let me just jot that down. We'll put that in the books. That was in fact correct.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
No Canadian points for me this
All
time.
right. No fucking Canadian. Anyway, Canadians are great. Canadians are.
They got that
They're-
healthcare thing down.
They're still
Okay.
They're still polite.
What's the question?
All
Fairly
right.
peaceful people.
We're gonna go back now
All right.
to the original 1979 arcade Asteroids. Had a fairly unknown, it was an unintentional glitch. There was a spot on the screen where you could park your little spaceship and nothing would ever hit it.
Oh,
Where was that spot?
in the upper left-hand corner.
Bottom right. I'm going to say bottom right.
It's got
The left side, very left side of the screen.
I'll give it to you because I have to see the screen.
Well, there's the left and the right,
Right.
and the top and the bottom.
I can't
I'm
accept
saying-
that. I can't accept that.
I'm saying
Hey.
left.
Are you saying maybe dead
On
center?
the
I
left.
have no
your,
idea.
It's your scoreboard.
Oh.
If you parked it in the scoreboard, which was where I don't remember.
I made that up.
Yeah.
Well, it's on the left.
It was removed in later home console versions.
I made that
yeah,
up.
that's
I don't
probably
know.
where I saw it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Interesting. So we'll have
All
to
right.
look next time I see you in arcade. I'll look for the high score.
I'm going movie trivia on you now.
Oh,
Video
all
game
right.
movie trivia.
Oh.
Back in 1993, the epic classic Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Still,
Mario
I know
and
you
Luigi.
like it. I know you like it. Like, God, that was bad.
still a
Still holds
pinnacle.
up. Mario and Luigi are summoned to, the Mushroom Kingdom to help rescue. It wasn't Peach, it was Daisy, right?
Yeah.
And then they wanted to go home. It was Daisy. Where's home for these plumbers?
New York.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know how. Bonus points for who can tell me who played
Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo.
Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper.
Played the bad guy. He played Koopa.
He was Bowser.
King Koopa.
I was looking at
Bowser.
it. I was reading the wrong. Damn it! Oh my god!
Technical difficulties there.
Wow, that was. I can't believe I did that.
I'm confused on if I got points awarded or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
give you
I
that
did.
one.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we'll jot that down. Randy.
There you go.
Well, I mean,
They were
he
going
nailed
I
nailed
give you
Mario
that
and
one.
Luigi.
Yeah,
so
he did.
without
Without
a
I was looking for who
fucking
played
beat.
Koopa.
So they were wait, hold on.
Was
Well, they call him King Koopa, I think.
No, I'm not even. No.
Yeah.
They were going after Daisy, not Peach.
yeah, I
Not
believe.
the,
I'm
not
pretty
the
sure.
original princess. I'm not.
Yes.
I'm okay.
Yes, I
Okay.
believe in the movie they were there to save Princess Daisy.
Okay.
Are they both princesses, or is Daisy not a princess?
They're both
Daisy's
princesses.
Now I'm
princess.
fucking confused.
Yes.
Holy shit!
They are both princesses.
Okay.
Daisy is that second, the one in the brown.
yeah, with the red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They
Red or
they
brown
really
hair.
screwed
Peach
it up.
is,
But
the blonde.
Daisy didn't exist before that movie, though. I don't remember if I believe.
All
Really?
right.
Yeah, like they screwed everything up in that one.
Is that our last?
Yeah, that's okay.
that
Yeah,
whole thing was screwed.
Hey,
Okay.
I blew it.
hey,
That's
if
a pretty good one.
you have
That's
questions
good.
you would like to hear on the show and you'd like to send them to Ben so that we can chime in early and answer them wrong and ruin the whole fucking thing, send those to Nameless Gamers PDX at gmail.com, or you can just tweet them at us at iLaggedOut on Twitter. We'll be right back with some news about Ubisoft's logo, among other things, and some
right.
other little tidbits. We'll be right back right after this.
It's fun to watch evolution.
This episode of Nameless Gamers PDX podcast is brought to you in part by Casper. I don't know about you, but I value a good night's sleep. If you're looking for a sleep cheat code, we recommend Casper. Casper is an online retailer of premium mattresses for a fraction of the price. They're a new hybrid mattress that combines premium latex foam with memory foam, so they're extra comfortable. They also have a risk-free trial and return policy. Try sleeping on a Casper for 100 days with free delivery and painless returns. You can get $50 towards any mattress purchase by visiting www.casper.com/friends/ngpdx. What are you waiting for? Go to casper.com/friends/ngpdx and get your $50 and get started today. Thanks, Casper. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Drum Circle. We are...
Checking it, yeah.
All right.
Wow.
The circle is something different to every individual.
That was an unfortunately timed jingle. I don't know what was happening there.
Brought to you by Jacking It.
We were just having a little bit of a good drum circle. Thanks for listening to that. I think it was a bed commercial that you'll get in there.
Everybody's got to sleep. Right?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
We got big bills.
Yeah.
I want to do that. Gotta get them beds. Everybody's got to go get them beds. Gotta
Get
sleep
them
in
sweet,
that bed.
sweet beds.
They're good beds. I love them so very much. So we talked about some stuff. We took a little break. Now we're back. And I was wondering if we had any historical events that may have happened
Oh, yes.
that we want to talk about. Maybe, Scott, you could probably drive that ship right onto that big old iceberg of
It's history
truth
with Mr.
and
Kelly.
knowledge.
Yes. This month in June.
That sounded a lot like DuckTales.
Ooh.
What?
High five.
Yeah.
Yes. June had quite a few, at least really good things. I think that everybody's at least played, or can at least recognize and know and say thank you. June 1st, 1983. 1983, Nintendo Arcade releases Mario Brothers.
The original.
Just Mario Brothers? They weren't super yet?
They weren't super.
Yeah,
They were not
yet.
super.
That was the very first.
And they're always super in
Mario.
my book.
This is not the one that was on the basic NES.
No,
this
that
is-
was Super Mario Brothers.
Right.
Yes,
right.
this was the arcade,
I
the
think
one where
Mario
you're.
Brothers
Okay.
was for NES too. I thought they had a port. Maybe not. I don't
I
know.
No,
think eventually
no,
they
they might have
Hold
later. I
on,
don't
We
know.
sure?
they eventually.
I don't have my laptop.
I believe they did port
Yeah.
it with the All Stars.
Oh.
I believe it's in there. I'm not 100%. Randy's going to fact check us here. I believe there was a port eventually to it. That was still although that was the Super Nintendo, that was not NES. So you may be correct there, Randy.
Yeah.
But that was the first appearance of Luigi, making it brothers. Before that,
Yeah.
Mario had only made the appearance in Donkey Schlong or Kong.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong. 1983. You got that, Randy? You ready? You gonna say something? You good?
Yeah, Mario Brothers was on NES.
Regular old Mario
Okay.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It wasn't
I
been
was-
released later, though. It wasn't the one that came with it, because the Super...
No, that was
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
pack-in. It's not
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Mario Brothers. I'm just
The
saying
pack-in
there
was the pack-in was Super Mario, and then if you had the version with the
Duck
light
Hunt.
gun, Super Mario
Yeah.
Duck Hunt.
The Duck Hunt.
So
next
enjoyed
year-
clay shooting, too. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, no. Next year, June 6th, roughly, as long as they're reporting it, 1984, Tetris is released for... Anybody know? Probably not.
Game Boy. Game Boy.
No. It is originally released... no.
No?
I mean, I guess it might be a PC. I've never heard of this thing either. This is the Electronica 60. Tetris was released in what
Really?
we formerly know the
Oh.
formerly USSR.
Back in the USSR, yeah. That's right.
That is where it came from.
Under Mr. Gorbachev.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mikhail.
For the millennials that don't know and haven't Google searched it, there was a while where we weren't friends with Russia. Long time ago.
So
Yeah,
you mean
right.
like 3 months ago?
We were
I'm
less
talking
friends with
like
Russia.
yeah, we're talking
No.
like 30 years ago and
We
beyond.
were in like a war that wasn't a war. It was like a spy war.
It's like a cold.
Cold War.
Yeah. Although it wasn't that cold.
Yeah, where like
Well, it is in
another
Russia.
Siberia is cold all year long.
Right.
cold
right.
fucks you.
Russian Randy, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks. Thanks, boss.
Well, they weren't allowed games.
Randy. I like have talk on the internet.
Speak on the microphone.
I like to speak in the World Wide Webs.
Back then, they weren't allowed games from us,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
So we didn't get America
They
didn't
could
get
only
that
have
game for a
communism
while.
games.
So they were that was
That was really racist.
Crap.
we'll edit that later, right?
Just gonna we'll edit it out.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. It's still funny, right? I don't know.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
It's pretty good.
All right.
What else do we
Hit me with
got?
something
2 years later, 1986,
Ooh.
Mario Brothers 2 for Famicom.
Famicom.
The-
yeah.
Oh, the Japanese version
Japanese,
of Super
the
Nintendo.
correct version of.
Nintendo.
You know what?
Because it was a Super
know,
Famicom was Super
And I'm going to
Nintendo.
agree with you in 2 seconds here.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Ben. No. This was the Japanese. This was on the Famicom disc only.
Right.
America knew it and got it many years later in '93
Yeah.
on the Super Nintendo as the Lost Levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America got what Doki Doki Panic.
With Mario Brothers skins.
Yes.
right.
That's also released on the All Stars. So if you're looking to get a Mario game, just get All Stars. You'll get them all.
That's a good. I like that one.
I
Ben,
was
you were
just
about
going to
to
say,
say?
I was the Famicom. If you look at that thing, that is such a much better version of the Super Nintendo. It has a little holders on the sides for the controllers. It's small.
The Super Famicom.
Yes, the
Yeah.
Super Famicom. That's what I meant.
Well, even the
Super Family computer that was available in Japan.
Yeah.
It had the same hardware as the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
It was just a
Well,
smaller.
and
it was
the
a better
Famicom
package.
Did
Yeah.
that too. I mean, and if I remember correctly, the original Nintendo, the Famicom, was the top loader, correct? Like the later Nintendo versions
I'm not
we
sure.
got.
So
No.
the Super
No.
Famicom was a lot like the normal SNES. there were no like side holders or anything. You're thinking of the regular
Famicom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which is like the Nintendo version.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still a Famicom, but not the Super.
But they didn't have the drawer then. They didn't have that goofy little drawer to plug your cartridge into.
Yeah.
Well, that was part of the
Nintendo,
disc system. Was that like that looked like the old school like putting it in your floppy disk and locking it in?
Oh, for the
Right?
Super Nintendo?
No, for the Famicom, the disc system. That's how they.
You're
went
talking
in,
like
right?
a floppy disk, not a CD.
I don't know.
Yeah, they did. They went in. You put them in. You didn't put them vertical. It didn't look like an American cartridge. It looked like
Yeah, it looked like an
beefed up-
SNES cartridge.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
and you would
Yeah.
slide it in the front, and boom. You
And
are
it-
correct,
and
though. Yes,
crazy.
those
It
things
did,
were
it
way
did.
better. But just
Crazy.
unfortunately, they weren't going to. America was not really having it at the time.
Yeah.
We had already
They're
gotten
tons
our
smaller.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
half the size too.
Yeah, well, like we got our version, and then a few years later, when Super Nintendo was coming out, American parents were pissed. There was, they didn't understand at the time. It's better. We can't
Right.
play Super Nintendo on the
Yeah.
Nintendo. Things are
Yeah.
things
Right.
are
They're-
progressing.
yeah.
and at that time, people are like, "No, I'm not going to spend this on."
It's just
there."
like today when people are like,
$100.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't want to
I think that
buy a console they can't play their old games on, and that
Yeah.
became a big thing. Yeah. So
It
shit,
kinda
I had-
set a standard.
I had the
industry
Nintendo and
standard.
the Super Nintendo sitting on the lower shelf of the TV.
Think you were hot shit?
You know?
Yeah.
Think you're better than me?
Yes.
Well, I didn't have a basic Nintendo.
No, but a lot of parents at that time
No.
were like, no, why can't it should be able to be, like Randy's saying, I should be able to backwards compatible
Yeah.
my new thing, and there it just wouldn't work.
Well,
so I understand.
People don't understand.
Well, I think if I remember correctly, my grandparents bought me the Nintendo, and then my parents bought me the Super Nintendo. So
Okay.
it wasn't like
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, you got them both at the same
My dad doesn't.
No,
my
no,
dad
no,
would
no,
not
no.
allow Nintendo products in the house. I had to sneak the Super Nintendo that I
Bro,
borrowed
your dad didn't
from a
even let
buddy.
you buy
Yeah.
Nike shit, so that doesn't
Right.
surprise me either.
Yeah, it was I was an
One of those
Adidas and
things.
Reebok only kind of guy. Yeah,
Gotta have the
It
pumps.
was rough. I did have pumps.
I had Reebok pumps.
I had
those
the pumps
too.
with the little basketball.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd pump them up right before
Oh, I
PE.
overpumped
Yeah.
my Reeboks.
I never went past max. No.
Now I can't jump as high.
Can't use my shoes.
I can't dunk.
Which all they would do is tighten
It's
down
the
on
fit,
your
bro.
feet.
It's the
That's
fit.
all they would do.
It was
Yeah.
good though for like
Yeah.
if you were running around or doing something like I
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
was great. They were great.
Yeah.
Let me. The only way to dunk on fucking fools was
Is
to
to pump
have
up your
those
kicks.
pumps
Yeah.
all the way on up, just like Foster the People talk about. That's the only you had to have them.
Yeah.
And then what?
Have them Reebok pumps.
And then what? Jordans came out, and
Gotta
everybody was like, "Fuck pumps."
Well, no,
Hey.
Jordans were out before the
Were they?
pumps.
One
Yeah.
time,
yeah.
one time, I wore a pair and on a pogo ball, and it blew my fucking mind.
Right.
Did you like spring
I'm
off
kind
it?
of
Like,
surprised you don't see pumps for
I
sale now.
jumped
Like, I mean,
so high.
it doesn't have to be the biggest thing, but it's still a good idea to cinch down your shoe. I don't know.
in theory,
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
not bad.
I mean, I got motorcycle helmets that have the same concept. You little and it tightens up on your
Yeah,
head.
I got-
Yeah.
I
Keeps
got-
it from moving on you.
It
Yeah.
totally cinches down. It's comfy.
I like it. I have underwear like that, so
Yeah. Ooh.
very good.
Make it look
I
like
don't
you
get
got
that
a
in
package
my
underneath there.
underwearofthemonth.com.
You can lean back and
subscription.
forth
How do
like
I-
this.
Shit, man.
Just good to go.
There's a whole new world out there.
No problem. You could sway around. You could swing like this. Like this.
Oh my god, I cannot
stays-
sway in the manner which you're swaying right now.
Nothing
What the fuck?
nothing happens.
Oh man,
It stays cushioned in one place. There's
That
no-
was just a
there's no
360.
dangle.
I would just have the bell ringing right there. That wouldn't even work for me.
Right?
Right?
I would miss the dangle, bro.
Hey, listen, not with these bad boys I'm wearing.
You got fucking coconuts underneath there.
I need to find a better banana hammock. Apparently,
You're gonna want that. You're gonna want that.
Just get rid of the hammock,
This
man.
shit just, by the way, this shit just got real weird.
Yeah. It does seem
Tony's
like we're
uncomfortable.
Okay.
Tony's
All
right.
Tony
Now that I
was-
think about it, it does seem like we're going in a different direction all of a sudden.
Tony's bringing us back.
Moving on.
Moving on to history, so okay, so yeah, the pump was a thing.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll hook you up
Google
later.
it.
I'll show you.
All right.
Well,
Well, I don't want the ones you're wearing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, June 1991, Sonic the Hedgehog is released for Sega Genesis.
Ooh. Oh, I like that game.
The very first one.
I very much like that game.
Obviously, Sonic at that point became the. I'm sure
Oh.
it took a month or two. He became the,
I know a question about
the
that.
mascot
Yeah.
of.
Sega.
Does
Sega,
anyone
yeah.
know?
He was the-
do
he
you,
was the
do you
mascot
guys?
for a while.
I don't think I asked you guys this. Do you guys know what was the Sega mascot prior to
Bonk.
Sonic.
Wasn't it?
Before Sonic in 91. It wasn't Wonder Boy.
Yeah, I heard Bonk.
It wasn't Bonk.
No, that would have been
No,
like
Bonk was...
Well, it was Neo Geo, but they
early-
put it out on the Sega as
Bonk
well.
would have been like Turbo Graphics.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything,
Turbo Graphics.
but
like he
I don't
wasn't
think
Turbo
he made
exclusive, but he was...
I remember hearing about
It's
this.
a weird little
Sega.
guy.
Oh, Alex Kidd. Yeah?
Alex Kidd.
Yeah, okay,
Alex
nice.
Kidd.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Damn.
He had...
That escaped me for a minute there.
I'm trying to see. He was their Sega mascot from 86 to 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and then the
Decent
Genesis
run.
came out.
There were some good games, too,
Yeah.
Alex Kidd.
I think they shifted gears wisely going to Sonic because
Yeah.
I don't know, he was like a hairy little monkey looking thing. If
Yeah.
you Google Alex Kidd,
The hedgehog
Yeah.
is
Not
a
a-
hairy
not a-
little monkey thing. Okay.
if you're not familiar.
Traveling to the future.
Okay.
1998.
Boom. Oh,
Nice.
Not that far then. Okay.
Not our
Nice.
future, but the future from
in
Sonic.
1998, I was
1998.
2 years out of high
It was my future at
looking
one time.
for video games to play.
Everything's always a future. We had N64, Rare released Banjo and Kazooie.
Oh yeah, I
Rare
have
released
not
a lot
played
of
Banjo
stuff.
and Kazooie. I
never
have no
finished it.
stick time with Banjo and Kazooie.
Rare was good.
Yeah.
Rare was fun.
Yeah.
Right, I mean,
It's one of
you
those
guys
run
think
around
that-
Put out
collect stuff.
yeah.
They put out some of the
GoldenEye.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they might have been the masterminds behind that 64 version of Killer Instinct too.
They
Yeah.
were, yeah.
Yeah.
They were both
good.
the 16 on the
They
Super
were using
and-
all those
That does
Silicon
sound right.
graphics
Yeah.
machines is
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did release for Xbox One, I believe, was like kind of like an anniversary box.
The Rare Pack or
the
whatever.
Rare
Oh, yeah,
pack
that's
where there was
right,
like
yeah.
a bunch of games.
What does that
Perfect
have on
Dark
it?
is
Yeah.
I have it. Banjo and Kazooie's on there. Perfect Dark's on there.
that's right, it
There's a
is.
bunch of really
I think
good
the only
games.
thing that's not on there
That
is
just came out
GoldenEye,
like
right?
maybe 6 months ago or something like that. Maybe
Well, I
a
don't
year.
know.
It's been a while.
Rare
but-
did Rare do GoldenEye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they?
GoldenEye.
Okay, yeah.
I think GoldenEye was probably one of their biggest titles.
Yeah, no,
But,
GoldenEye is not on there.
because
They're
I
smart
think
enough. They
I
know.
think there's some rights.
well, I think there's some rights
discrepancy
issues with
the
that because it
GoldenEye
is a
game, yeah.
James Bond branded game. Perfect Dark actually was intended to be a sequel.
Yes,
a
yes.
James Bond
Everybody
sequel.
remember, but it got
Yeah.
pulled from Rare. They lost a license,
Yeah.
so they had to.
And it went to
we're
some
just
other
gonna kick out a
company.
game.
Yeah.
We're going to take the same game and we're just going to strip out Bond.
There is
Right.
some weird stuff going on with like Rare's licensing and
Yeah.
and
But Rare's been around.
They made good
Early,
games.
they
I will
were-
say, if I didn't know that they had made Banjo, because I didn't know that was a Rare game.
Yeah.
And
I didn't either,
I'm more
honestly.
interested to check it out now than.
We'll check it out
have
after the show. We'll go.
yeah.
We'll go in there and
Okay.
and
I'll bring it
pull
over.
up.
There's games. There's like old school, really old like arcade level games that were made by Rare. I didn't realize Rare was
Really?
like 30 years. Oh, it's 30 years old. 30-some
Yeah.
years old. That
Well,
that was surprising to me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that either. Shit.
With the last little tidbit of history for this episode or sode or whatever you want to call this, 1999.
Oh, shit. I like that you just went. You were like, let's just abbreviate episode.
It's a webisode.
We're just
It's a
gonna call
webisode.
it.
It's a sode.
Sode.
It's a sode.
I like it.
1990. Something happened in
1990, end of
1990.
June 1990. Driver.
Ah.
PlayStation. Is
Hallelujah.
released. Started. What are they on to 4 or 5 now?
Yeah,
It's-
I will say the first driver is awesome.
yes.
The
To be honest, I've not played them, but they are very good though, from what I've seen. And heard.
Driver 2 was great.
Yeah.
And then I think they went to it came out on consoles. It was Driver Parallel Lines.
Okay.
I don't know if that was 3 or 4, but in Parallel Lines it was really neat because you started out in the 70s and then you get fucking caught and you go to jail for 20 years and you get let out. And so there's like
It's the 90s,
there's
yeah.
a mix of modern cars and old cars and you could buy bulletproof tires. You could soup up any car you got your hands on if you had the money. You know what I mean? There was
Yeah.
and it was a lot of fun. You could plant the camera and just drive around it and make your own videos. It could record all this, which there was so much to do in Driver. It was crazy.
That's cool.
Really
that was a
fun.
lot of fun. That was like
It was kind of that.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, like at least the later ones were a very open world. Correct.
yeah. The later ones you actually had you doing missions where you got out of the car, operated
Yeah.
weapons. It was got a lot of.
But even the
GTA
early ones
vibe.
were
Yeah,
like
the early
a-
ones. All you did was get the car to a spot, and then you got a cutscene of what had happened, and
okay.
it made. It was very entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked really well. I miss it.
I think 2 was
I
the
could
one
go
where
for
they
a
had
good
you
driver.
pass the driver. I think we were talking about this last week. Where
No,
you had to pass,
that
like,
was the first one.
Was that the first one you had to pass the
before you could
driver's
say
test?
driver- driver's
Could be
test
taken
in the
on
parking
missions.
lot.
The
You had
parking
to
lot?
do the parking
Yeah,
lot
or the
test. Yeah,
Parallel
it's like a-
park.
Yeah.
it was a parking structure, it was a parking garage.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you had to do
Yeah.
you had to do fucking J turns and 360s and all this stuff. And it was like, man,
It's called driver. You gotta
You're
drive.
right. I couldn't do. I can't use a keyboard and mouse
No.
to drive, or a mouse or whatever. I
Yeah.
need I need a wheel and pedals, or a thumbstick and an e-brake. Yeah.
Well, that's what I came up so far with this. So this month for history. If there's anything you want to let us know for the next sode, hit us up. We're at Nameless Gamers PDX. We got gmail.com. Randy lagged out at
Word.
Twitter. We got our website. We got Facebook. You guys know where we're at. Hit us up. Let us know. Let me know.
Yeah.
And then, Tony, I believe you're going to take us into what's considered a next segment.
Yeah.
Is what we call this in the industry. Nobody out there can see me doing my air quotes. You're going to lead us into the next segment
Yes.
of news.
Of the canoes. Yes.
I'm going to keep doing this all night.
Everything gets air quotes. Awesome. It makes it sound better. I like it.
You guys look like giant assholes, though. I'll tell you
That's
that
all right.
now.
What?
You got to sit on this side.
I do not. You
Just go like this and everything is...
So,
look like an O-ring.
So news. Okay, news.
so news. Yes.
No, hit me with that switch.
The Switch, yes. Switch
Yeah.
news first.
I'm kind of I like this. This is
So
kinda cool.
yeah, we were kind of discussing this a little bit before the sode.
I hear you.
Nintendo is actually doing kind of a back catalog of their NES games. Currently, is what they're talking about. NES games. For it's like $20 a year, and you get like a library of NES games to play at will.
So
Almost
we
like
don't
a
know if it's
Netflix.
all of them.
It
but
doesn't sound like it's all of them.
It's a lot of them.
But
though.
one of the things that they're doing
Yeah.
with it is they're putting in some online play for them for a lot of the games.
What?
So
for NES games?
for NES games. So
oh shit!
apparently
Sorry, that was
some
my
of the-
boner just hit the bottom of the table. Multiplayer NES.
Yes.
That could be cool.
So they're looking at Super Mario Brothers 3 as one of the first ones that they're going to release.
How would that work? Well,
I don't know if that one's going to
I'll have to
necessarily
figure it out.
have
Yeah, that's cool.
Online play, but it's
That was
pretty
fucking
cool.
funny.
Yeah.
yeah, that was
The
good.
boner thing was funny. No, what I'm talking about?
No,
When
dude, what are you
guys
talking
were
about?
always
When
going back
Ben was
to-
like, that was my boner hitting the underside of the table. Remember when he said that? Remember when you said that? You guys
vaguely-
I get
vaguely
it.
remember, yes.
Remember when you said that?
so
yes.
funny.
He said any basic Nintendo games. Like,
said it's my
imagine a
boner.
multiplayer Double Dragon. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That's so fucking funny. Love that.
All right, everybody.
So this is not
All right.
this is not you're not purchasing the game, you're
No.
renting the game.
It's a subscription service.
It's almost like a Netflix for
Okay.
Yeah.
Netflix for
As long as you sign
Nintendo
pay the
They're
fee,
starting to
you
catch
have
up
the
to
right to play whatever's offered.
Xbox.
on demand. Yeah, like an on demand. Well, apparently Xbox is also releasing a similar system.
Yeah, it's already launched.
Yeah.
Or it just launched.
Yeah. They launched. There's only like 30
Yeah.
games right now.
June 1st?
Most of them are
Like yesterday or
yeah,
day before?
a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Like most
I
of
have
them
not
are
seen this.
kind
Do
of
we
at
know?
that. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the list of 30 games available on
Yeah,
Xbox?
it's on
it's,
there. Yeah, you can.
It's on there. I think there's
I'm gonna have
more
to
than
check
that.
that
But
out.
yeah, it's all kind of crazy
It's not the
stuff.
full catalog or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
anything.
not
No,
full
no,
catalog
no.
yet,
So-
but
Are these original Xbox games?
No.
Or they're just Xbox
360, I think.
360.
Some of
and-
them, no,
and one?
well, no. Some of them are, I think, one also.
It's like
I don't
whatever,
like newer
whatever they
and
want to
some
offer up
older,
for
yeah.
people that
But it's like a
it's just like here's our catalog of stuff that you can
Okay.
play, and
Okay.
you can do that. I think it's
pay us a monthly
$9.99
subscription,
month.
and you don't have to. Instead of purchasing games, if
a
you
good
pay the
idea,
subscription, you have access
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Actually, EA has been doing this for a little while with their Origin platform
Yeah.
on PC,
right.
where like as long as it's not a brand new EA game,
Yeah,
you would get access to it. And if it was a brand
cool.
new game,
EA's been doing that on Xbox too. I know that you could sign up and then you can play EA games if they're in that bank or catalog of games that they want in there. I think they call it the Vault is what they refer to it as. You have access to it. I don't remember the cost. I want to say it's the same price.
Subscription is current.
Yeah, they call it the Vault. I think it's $9.99 as well. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember exactly what EA charges.
It's $10. I think
is it
worth it though?
It's $10 a month.
If you were going to buy a new game every month, you're going to be spending more than $9.99.
Yeah, if you buy one new game,
you're stuck with one game.
And the other thing too with I know the EA one is they also give there's some discounts on games with it as well as that's how a lot of their games now they're offering early access to.
Same thing with Xbox. So. If you subscribe to this Xbox service and you play a game and you decide I really like that game, I want to buy it, you automatically get a certain discount off of the game.
Okay.
So it's kind of like you're renting it in a way, and then you buy it at a discount.
I've got plenty of games that I just kept from GameFly because you get it at a discount.
And this is all digital, and it's all there ready to go whenever you want it, which is really cool.
I'm digging the digital, like having the game installed on the console. I don't have to fucking look for a disc, wipe it off, change the disc. That's awesome.
And shit tends to load faster too.
And I got it's like a 3 terabyte external hard drive, so I can just put stuff on there.
It's
get
nice.
Get yourself a hard drive for cheap, just a cheap one that you can find. Even some of the ones you got, you can just slip right in your pocket. And you take it to your buddy's place, and you got everything you have right there.
Yep,
we're
cool.
at the point we're gonna have to get a hard drive because the
one in the
bedroom
fast,
still has like 80%. The one in the living room has like 10%.
It's a real squeezer. Yeah.
Well, and it's fairly a small hard drive.
Look online. You can find just external.
Now, did you guys get a 1S, or do you have 2 of the original?
We have the Forza edition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have a standard.
That's cool. So it's got a bitch of paint.
So you got 2. Okay.
And it's got the engine starting, right, for the startup noise.
And you guys have a PlayStation 4 or just this 2 Xboxes?
2 Xboxes and 2 360s.
Yeah.
And a partridge and a pear tree.
Yeah, we're one of those weird split. We didn't go. I didn't go PlayStation this gen. No. I probably should have, but it worked better for what I wanted. And then we also went with the Switch recently, so we do have that, and I love it so far. But
I keep seeing PlayStations at the store, like the local places, and I keep being like,
I'm too far.
Save yourself just a huge.
I would say if you're gonna buy one on like eBay or buy it like on Craigslist or something.
If I get a PlayStation, it's still gonna be a while.
Don't even bother.
If I decide,
I wouldn't even. I don't know.
There's
unless there's
old school games I would want to play.
Yeah, unless there's a PlayStation game specific you want to play.
I might just wait for Scorpio, and I might think about a refresh at that point. But I don't know if I'm even gonna do that. We'll see.
There's a few old school games that I would want to play, and the nostalgia would probably wear off after like a day or two. And, I have enough things in my house that take up room for nostalgia,
and we're too into the Switch cycle right now to be like, I need to go, get a Scorpio right now. I feel like I know I've had my Xbox for it's been about 4 or 5 almost years now. It's crazy how long it's been already.
I mean, you got a day one.
I got a day one, but it's like I'm still kind of like I don't know if I'm ready to go get a new thing right now. You know what I mean?
I think if I found an old one, because I see PlayStation 2s and 3s all the time at the store. Find them cheap enough, go for it. But
like a
right
retro,
now, I'm not buying a PlayStation 4. If I'm buying anything new, it would be a Switch.
I regret getting rid of my PS2. Should have kept that.
Yeah.
Or a 1. Probably should have kept that. But my 1 was kind of like.
I do have
that exact. I regret getting rid of that thing. Is the only reason I still have the PS4,
right?
And I have the subscription that's fucking $60 a year.
You don't want your PS4? Talk to me. I might.
Now I've got it. I've got the profile. I've got the subscription. I have a few games on it. I have to fucking relearn how to navigate goofy Japanese Sony PlayStation menus every time I want to use it. But it's like, now I have it, so I'm just like, I'll squeeze the fun out of it.
If you decide you want to get rid of it, let me know. If it's anytime soon. I don't know. What other things we have?
So actually, speaking of PlayStation, they are actually going to be ceasing distribution of the PlayStation 3 in Japan soon.
I saw that. Yeah.
So a little less than a year ago, they stopped shipping PlayStation 3s to Japan, October of 2016.
People are still buying them.
Yeah.
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 It's like an Xbox 360.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
they just stopped production recently on the PS3.
You can still buy a brand new 360, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can if you
Yeah.
want.
It's the
still
same
making
kind of
them.
idea.
Yeah.
They're not making them, but
They're not?
there's still PS3s
Yeah.
out there
What's-
that haven't been opened.
What's out there
basically.
is going to
is
stay
it. Okay.
there. And
Okay.
so if you
Gotcha.
want one,
Buy it, motherfucker.
buy it now, I guess. Is what-
And the Japanese versions, they just as of
Yeah.
less than a month ago,
And that is just
have
Japan, right?
Stopped production. Yeah,
what I-
in the U.S. they stopped shipping them to the U.S. over a year, almost a year ago.
Really?
October, yeah, last October. So, I mean, that tells you how popular though that
They're
PS3
moving forward.
was.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
apparently people are still
But
buying
the thing was, I remember the same thing going on with the PS2, back when the PS3 came out. Like they were
Yeah.
still producing and putting them out, and that was, I mean, they
Isn't
did
that
it
where
for
the
a
first
long
Slim
time.
version came out? Didn't Sony introduce the first PS2 Slim?
Yeah, there was a slim
and then,
version.
so like
for
when
the
the
PlayStation.
when the next gen console
Yeah,
comes
there's
out,
always
Yeah.
the
the old one
slim
gets a little
version.
revamp and it's
Yeah.
sleeker. And
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
Even PS2, I want to say, had a slim version.
yeah.
It was like,
Oh yeah,
I think so.
I think that's what started.
and it
was-
looked just like the other one, but slim. Like there was no difference in it was just like, let's make it smaller. And
The PS2 was
that
actually that design for a console was bought from Atari.
Right.
That was
Yeah.
supposed to
we
be
talked about that
one
on
of
a
the
couple
Ataris. Yeah.
couple episodes back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
But
turned out to be
Sony gave it a good
you know?
paint scheme and it looked a lot better. Yeah, for sure.
So 2 days ago, that would have been Wednesday, May 31st. Ubisoft just announced a new logo.
What are they doing?
Oh, right.
Just getting used to
What
the
are they
new
doing?
one.
I know.
By the way,
These fucking idiots.
this logo is a fucking nightmare.
It is. It's fucking terrible.
It
Yeah.
gave me a nightmare.
You didn't like it.
I don't like what's happening to that circle in the middle of that logo.
So they went
being
straight to
raped.
I don't know.
So
what's
the
happening.
old one was obviously it was a 2D image.
It was like a blue vortex.
Yeah,
looking
but
thing.
it had depth to it. You
Yes.
know? This one is literally it's a black outline of the same kind of vortex looking
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
with
Yeah.
just a white background. There's no
ugly.
There's no
Well,
depth
it's
to it.
white. It's a white
White and black,
outline.
yeah.
Hey,
It's a
it
black
is
outline of a-
literally the highest contrast you can set on that thing. I like the logo the way it was. It looked
I
like
did-
good
yeah, it was
bro.
Yeah.
And when the
but-
circles would come together,
Yeah, but I do like the 80 or was it the 90s version
80
that they have?
the 80s
like the 80s looking one.
The 80s looked like it was from goddamn MTV from the 80s.
it was. That's what they were going for.
I do
Yeah.
like it though. It looked like it would be like if like
I'd
Far
buy it.
Cry Blood
I'd
Dragon
fucking
would
buy it.
have
Oh yeah, I'm looking
that
at it right here.
Ubisoft.
on there.
It looks like Miami Vice.
yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Exactly
MTV,
like Miami
Miami
Vice,
Vice.
but it
Yeah.
says Ubi and then soft handwritten.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
I
this
like
and it just looks like a really crappy tracing of their already
Yeah,
logo.
exactly.
Like they couldn't even finish off the
yeah.
last
like
swirl.
someone vector traced it with too fat of a fucking thing.
Finger,
and
yeah.
now it looks terrible. Yeah, I
I
Don't
I
know.
am
It's
kind
not
of thrown
bad,
back
it
to
just
the
could be
old.
softer. It just could be softer. around the edges.
I really like the old 90s one that they had because that was when I really got into PC gaming and that's where they were big.
I
was
think that the
PC
guy
gaming.
that made that logo was just listening to this and he was like, "Damn it, he's right. That's exactly what I did. I vector traced it with
failed.
with too fat of a line, and it looks terrible. He's right.
Ah, Scott's right.
He
I
is right.
fucking Kill myself. What?
NGPDX.
I heard it, man.
Don't do it.
NG Faction, you heard it here first. That Ubisoft logo is ugly.
It's
bullshit.
It's bad.
I don't like it.
Last little bit of news.
makes me feel weird.
E3 is right around the corner.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
in,
right.
It's in Vegas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah. The Entertainment
Vegas, baby.
Electronics Expo.
We're right.
Oh, okay.
So
Right. Are we anticipating anything? Is
Are
there
there
something we're looking forward to?
Is it like striptease?
yes.
I don't think so.
What?
Or
Striptease.
what is that one with that gal from Saved by the Bell? You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
Vegas thing?
Showgirls.
Is it like Showgirls?
Are we
Yes.
talking about Jesse?
Jesse
talking about Jesse
Spano,
Cassano?
yes.
Not Jesse
No, I don't think
Cassano.
that was Jesse when she was
What was
addicted to
striptease? Oh,
diet
striptease
pills.
was Demi Moore,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
back in the
Yes.
day.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to her?
Nobody cares.
She married
shaved her
Ashton
head
Kutcher.
and went to
I remember
the
when
army.
she went to the Marines.
and then married a baby.
I heard she shaved her head for that.
Yeah.
No. It's kind of like
It was-
what is it, Seinfeld? It was just a wig.
Then she was a bad guy in Charlie's Angels. She was the villain.
Oh yeah.
When she had her little comeback, she was hot. She's hot.
How's she doing?
In that one, she was.
Anybody keep in touch with her?
I don't, she's
She called last week. She sounded like she was on coke.
She talks to you?
She's probably.
She
I
does.
mean, come
That's
on.
a weird
your,
thing.
Your
I didn't
your
wanna tell you
ex-husbands
guys,
are
it's kinda
Ashton
awkward.
Kutcher and Bruce Willis. I'm sure you're not hurting for rent.
Moolah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Die Hard, right?
Right.
Best Christmas
that
movie
good,
ever.
Good Die Hard movie.
got Die Hard.
Absolutely. Yeah.
She's got Die Hard money.
She's got
doesn't
half
even
of it anyways.
Hey-oh! And that striptease money. Am I right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Striptease. That's a
She
thing.
should have been in Showgirls also. Like, that would have been good,
Would have
right?
been better.
Would have been weird. That would have been
know-
a weird thing.
No, it was
No.
Gina Gershon.
Hey, can
And
we talk
she did just fine. Yeah.
What's Jesse Spano's real name? Oh, shit. Come on, guys. Where are you at?
Wait, hold on.
Bail
It's,
me out of this.
It's
I need an answer.
don't tell me. Hang on.
Fuck.
It's
Maria.
the chick. No. Oh my God, who was Jesse Spano?
Who the fuck? I don't know. I'm making shit up.
Put your phone down, Taylor. You are excluded.
I'm
from
excluded.
The game.
Yes,
You are excluded.
I will
from the
judge.
Game.
I'm the judge on this.
It's I know who it is. I
Somebody
know who it is.
must answer.
There was Tiffany Thiessen, Lark Voorhees, and
Jesse Spano.
I know this. I know my Saved by the Bell. What was her freaking name?
This
Her
feels,
first name starts with an E.
It feels like
Shut
I know
up.
who it is now.
Oh my God! I am literally just pooping right now.
Elizabeth.
Oh, it's Elizabeth
Merkin?
Berkley.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Berkeley.
You gave it to me.
I'm going Merkin.
God damn it.
She's Merkin.
Elizabeth Merkin. That's a different person. That's a different product altogether, sir.
Why more women don't use a Merkin?
That felt a lot like.
I know because they are. Anyway, yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Elizabeth fucking Berkley.
Hey Ben, how you doing?
Oh, dude.
He's a little heated right now.
What's your daddy
I'm
name
so
is?
disappointed in myself
you
right
look
now.
a little-
Don't mind me. I'm just going to stab myself.
You look a little warm under the collar over there.
I knew that. I
You gonna be all
fucking
right?
knew that. I knew that, and I was
That's all right, buddy. Hey, you're the trivia guy.
I know.
We're gonna take you out of this.
And
all
I
right?
like Saved by the Bell. I
You
watched
love
that
it.
shit.
It's your
religiously
favorite
when it was
show.
on.
It is your favorite show.
I thought I asked you not to talk about that.
This is not going to be something that's up for debate. I'm agreeing with you. Anything else, Tony?
No, that's actually all I've got for this week.
Maybe they should do a Saved by the Bell looking Ubisoft cover. Not,
that
not
90s
not
one.
whatever
That
they
90s
have.
one would totally fit.
It was literally just no. The '90s one was literally Ubisoft with a little penciled like rainbow over the top of it.
Good. It's good looking.
I'm out of
Classic.
whiskey.
Did we have any questions we wanted to ask this week? By the way,
Ooh.
Probably
While
we're not at that segment.
Yeah, dude, you
Randy.
haven't
We're
done
not
your
at that
bit.
segment.
are we
Time-
doing?
it's time for Randy's rant.
segments.
Where are we at
Aren't
right
we?
now? Maybe you
We
should
just
tell
finished,
me.
We just finished
Channel-
the news. It's time for
yeah.
Russian Randy's rant. Hit it.
Hello, English question. Hello, welcome to my.
Welcome to the show.
Yes,
We're going to talk about
Buddy.
video games.
Buddy, what grinds your
We're going
gears?
to talk about video games and what we've been playing so far this couple of weeks. I've been not playing Friday 13th. That was my boss. What the fuck? Sorry.
What are your hands?
What are you- yeah.
Wow, your hands are
Hands,
just
hands,
weird.
Randy.
I don't
Hands,
understand
everybody
what's going
hands.
on right
I got
now.
an A-frame. It's very warm out in
How you
the
say
garage.
pipi in pantalones.
Okay,
Have
that's
you been playing anything new?
no, just a shit ton of Zelda. A lot of it.
How's that going?
Now, yeah,
Good.
like let's what have we done in Zelda?
It's good. Now I've got a couple weeks under my belt. Got a little bit of time in there, and it's good because it's time with the Switch too to like get fuck with it and mess with it. Check shit out.
I completely
good.
understand.
So
There are some
Free time
fun-
is such a rare
Yeah,
commodity.
it is. It's good. I feel like we talk a lot about Zelda, and I don't want go too far into it.
I just like to check in and see where you're at.
I'm into it. Well, okay. So you're supposed to kill, or you're supposed to do these 4 divine beasts, and then the main boss, which is Ganon, which you don't have to do. It's all optional. You can just go right to Ganon and kill him if you want. But I'm doing, I want to do the whole thing.
You're trying to 100% this shit.
Yeah.
You'd have to be pretty
much
high
as you
level
can.
to walk right up to
You
Ganon.
want your money's worth out of this
There's
game.
900 Korok seed things that you can do, and I'm not gonna be doing all that. So that's not 100%. Is not gonna be a thing you do for this game. Not for me anyway. I just don't have that kind of time.
Well, at least not anymore.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing I'm gonna do. But yeah, it's good. I like it. I like the physics that they consider.
Yeah.
I like the thought that they put behind different things and puzzles and stuff, and it's you can listen to any number of podcasts or watch any number of videos on YouTube or read any number of articles online, and they're going to say it's the best Zelda ever made, and I'm going to tell you the same thing. I think it's the best Zelda that has been made. Yeah, I think it's really good. It's got a...
You would really have to something
It's
up
good.
to make it not the best. Like if
It's
you
real
put it out
good.
there and it was just a complete
Wind Waker.
Yeah, but I mean...
Well, no, that's what I'm
I
saying.
liked
Like,
Wind Waker, though.
There's a lot
yeah.
lot of Zelda games.
Yeah.
You've waited. When was the last one came out? It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
If you
I was-
fucked up Zelda, you would be like shunned.
Well, it's
from
Nintendo.
The
They
world.
didn't have an option, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
How was
After
your...
that whole Wii thing, it was kind of like
The Wii U.
Yeah.
we need to get back on top of
Yeah.
things. And
So
they've done it, I think.
They
How would you say your Link is doing?
He's got a big old dick.
It's a first.
That's my boy. Yeah.
It's a first.
I have video of it. There's a big old boy.
We might be sharing that on the old Facebook,
Maybe
maybe.
show you later. It's good stuff. Yeah, no, it's good. It's I like it. I enjoy it. I'm having a good time playing it.
Right on.
It's a game that I haven't had the, when you play a game and you're like, all you can do is you're like, man, I really want to fucking go play that game.
Yeah.
I haven't had a game like that in a while, where I'm just like, that's what I
You're
want to do
jonesing
because I
for it.
choose to do it. More or less, it's like I just want to play the game because there's nothing else to do and it's fun and it's a way to kill time. This is
Yeah,
I just even when I'm not doing it, I want to do it. You know what I
I
mean?
remember those days where you go to sleep
fun.
thinking about, this is what I'm going to do when
Yeah.
I see this.
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah,
I'm gonna do.
and-
Next time
and-
I see one of these, I'm going to
Yeah,
totally do
and this game, it's
Yeah.
there's so many different ways to do things too that I'm having so many different ideas about things that I want to approach and different ways to do stuff.
How can I do it different this time?
That's blowing my mind is hearing
crazy.
about the things you can cook and eat and
there's all
things you can
kinds.
wear and utilize to give you different abilities. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy what's going
It's
on.
pretty
in this
nuts.
game. Yeah.
But the physics are real good in that game, and they just it seemed like they considered that first. Like, how is this all going to work together? How are these physics going to work? What are we going to do?
Yeah.
And then they built things around that. It feels
Okay.
like they
Perfect.
like they laid down a good skeleton first, and then built around it, and it's pay dirt really.
So they
good.
use the building
That's cool.
blocks to make
It's
it
real
better,
good. Yeah.
So
Anyway,
Well
yeah,
put
I've
together.
been
Things
playing
that
a
are well put
lot of
together.
that, and that's about it. Like, I've just been going fucking crazy on that.
I wish I could go crazy on things.
Oh, you
I
can.
can't. I don't have that kind
Ball
of time.
buster nutty. It's been crazy. Yeah.
can't.
So I've been doing a lot of that Zelda work. What about you? You've been
I played a new game.
Did you?
I played it was one of the free Xbox Speed Runner.
Speed Runner.
Did you guys? I don't know
You
if
guys
you've
saw?
checked it.
Is this the
free.
new one for June?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's one of the new
I
ones.
don't think I've checked out the new ones yet.
So Speed Runner
Uh-huh.
is like it's like I'll say like it's kind of like it was sort of like Sonic
Okay.
in that you're trying to go fast. You're doing laps around a track, but it's sort of like RC Pro-Am, but you're looking at it from a 2D version instead of top down. You're looking at a right limp, just the side angle, and you're climbing around like a building or something, and you're there's a checkpoint, and then the finish line is a lap, and you're racing like 4 other bots or people. They could be people. I only did it with bots. I had enough time
judge.
to make it through the tutorial and play a couple of levels. That's all the time that I had.
Okay.
But it was like, well, it's free. It's something. Normally, a lot of the free games, I'm like, I played it or I own it or it doesn't interest me.
Uh-huh.
And this one, I was like, this one looks kind of cool.
Actually, a pretty decent one.
Yeah. It's not bad.
See what I did with that tripod?
Yes.
Randy made an elephant, everybody.
You made an
Randy's-
elephant. It's got a big trunk and
I made
ears.
that tripod look like
Yeah.
a dick.
That elephant has not been circumcised.
That's what we're looking for.
Now
Gotcha.
Now it's limp.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grab it and just give it a good tug and hold on to both ends.
Yeah, give it
See
a
what
good
happens.
tug.
Oh, shit!
You broke
Oh,
it. Dude.
Put that back.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Back
It
together.
looks like a dick.
Oh.
Something
In
happened.
case anybody
What was
is wondering,
Randy's just throwing shit all
Randy's-
over the place.
Was that your
Randy's
mouse? He just threw his
making-
mouse. The battery.
Sorry, I had to go make that tripod look like a dick.
Yeah.
Randy's making
You
silhouettes.
done
and
good, Rando.
We have
Rando
a
is simulating.
we have a
being
tripod that looks
like male genitals.
well, it looks like a dick and balls. Now it didn't at first. It looked like a tripod.
Yeah.
Now
Go to your local.
Are you, Scott? You played anything new? I don't know. You played
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I know Randy talked about it a while ago. There was the game.
the old aardvark.
The old aardvark.
That's what we call it.
The old aardvark on the SNES. No.
I'm not familiar with the
Paladins.
Aardvark.
Oh
yeah.
I don't know how long it's been out. Randy
Oh, that
talked
one's
about
been
it.
around for a little while. Yeah.
It's been around. I didn't particularly go looking for
We
it. I
talked
happened
about
to
it.
randomly find it on Xbox One. It was free. I don't.
Yeah.
It says beta on there, so I don't know if this is actually the beta or if this is the game.
Oh,
Here we
no
go.
shit.
We're gonna fix it as we go.
Yeah.
But the game was free.
It is still beta. I
Okay.
checked after we
It's
The
like
game-
an open beta.
Yeah, the game is free, so there's a +5 for me. I don't. There's. It's basically Overwatch. Mm-hmm. Different twist to it. There's a lot more characters that you get with it.
Okay.
From the start, you start off. You're only accessible. You can only get a few.
Do you know
it's
how
kind
many?
of
I don't mean
all in all for the whole group.
Yeah. Like
it looks like 20. I
there's
haven't,
like
I
20
haven't counted.
20 playable.
20 playable characters, possibly a few more. It's kind of set up the
I
same.
feel like
as,
Overwatch might have more than that.
No.
How many they have?
Overwatch has got about 15, I
I got a
think.
few.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're like 5.
There's a few more, and
Fine.
it is
I don't know.
Okay.
it is the character. A lot of the
They got
characters
Lucio. That's all. That's all you need.
do have the same style characters. There's your tanks. They have
Well,
like they
everything's-
have
yeah.
they have
Classes.
slightly different
You're
classes.
always going to have that. Yeah.
There's a few of the characters that are pretty much the same characters, but slightly they look different. I like it because, like I said, it's free.
Yeah.
Free is
Yeah.
always great in my book.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I love
free.
free.
Fits into the budget
Yeah.
really well.
Especially, like if I'm going to play it for maybe 45 minutes and then get tired of it, not play it for a few days. Free is great.
Yeah.
But you can't, I do like it because also you can change statistics, the stats, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You can tweak your character
The attributes.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the attributes.
Okay.
You can tweak them a little bit more than you can. I don't think you can at all in Overwatch. Like you can get, like a 5%
Progressor.
damage increase to this, or like a health increase, or different stuff
Oh,
that can
okay.
kind of tweak them how you want your character. If you want, more damage on this thing, less on that, it gives you a little tweaking, which
That's
I
kind
do
of fun.
kind of
Like perks on
It's
Call
like
of
it's a
Duty.
mix
You get to
between
kinda mix
Battleborn and
match.
Overwatch
Yeah.
is what I've always sort of
and
said.
we all love Overwatch. Randy hates Battleborn.
I don't hate it.
You do.
I like Battleborn. I thought it was cool.
Don't hate on your hate, bro. It's okay. We like you. No, so I've been playing that. I like it.
Yeah.
It's free. Go
Something
check
different
it out.
to do, too.
You know, like you got to earn your points. It's kind of after like an hour of playing it, it was kind of like okay, it's
Yeah.
almost like a phone game where you can either spend money to get
Yeah.
the credits to get more characters, or you can just take your time and slowly
Yeah.
unlock more characters as you go.
Battleborn.
But that was Paladin.
Yeah.
Not Battleborn. That was
That's
Paladin.
Is it still free? Is it
Yeah.
still available?
Yeah, go look for it.
Yeah,
It's-
you can
it
get it.
really
You know what?
is.
When we wrap this
a
up,
fun
let's walk
game.
in there and kick on the old.
I think it might be on
got a lot of shit to look up.
PS4 market.
This is
maybe.
bullshit.
Might
I'm
be.
falling
Might
behind
be.
my homework.
I know it's on Steam,
and
it's also on Xbox Marketplace. Is that what they call it? Yeah,
Tony.
it's on there.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can get it.
Tony,
I like it.
have you
Look
played
for it.
It's fun.
It's
It is.
free.
It's very fun. I like it too. I very much enjoy it.
Are you playing anything new, Tony?
Nothing new. Just kind of gone back to a couple games.
Is WoW one of them?
No.
You haven't played WoW in a while?
No.
Did we ever get you into a group? We were a canon. We were a
That was
looking for a
right
group.
around the same time I quit, though, unfortunately. So I never really paid much attention after
People
that.
of WoW, you have failed us.
Yeah.
All right.
I went back to playing a little bit of Civ 6.
Yeah.
Civilization 6.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It gets fucking addictive.
It does.
You know,
This is an RTS, right?
Civ 6 is a good way. If you want to just die, just start playing that and don't look at the clock.
Exactly.
You'll die.
Exactly.
Die fast.
All right.
They kind of refer
Time
to
just
them as like a
goes.
4X, like where you got to build, and you got to build units, you got to build cities, you got to build roads and all this, and you build all the individual stuff, and eventually like you either win or lose. I mean, so as you go as quick as you can.
What would a win? How do you win?
There's a few different ways to win.
not
You
familiar
can
with
win
it.
by what they call domination. So you take
you
over,
spread over everything.
You take over everything.
Gotcha.
You basically beat all the people in you beat all the other nations.
Uh-huh.
You can have your science win, which is you send out a mission to Mars. So you build
That
all
would
the
be a win?
Piscians.
Oh.
Yeah, they consider that a science win.
That's cool.
There's a culture win where you spread like your culture over all of the.
Oh, dude, it's like your religion just takes
there
over
is
the
there
land.
is kind of a religious win too.
Totally. Yeah.
Science
Yeah.
win. You don't win
Yeah.
with science.
The science is you take off to Mars.
Wrong.
Dude,
If God made that way, you all be pissing in your faces.
Nobody wins with science.
It's my mom's most favorite piece.
Yeah.
Can we put the tripod down for fuck's sake?
I put it down. I threw it away.
Jesus Christ.
There's a tripod
It's like
that
your
we
fucking
have that we're
5-year-olds.
just making it look like different dicks, and then like trying to make each other laugh with it. One day we'll get that video set up, huh?
If we get 5
Would people want to watch this?
comments, we will have Randy post pictures of him playing
Yeah.
with his tripod.
Yeah, 5 comments gets you picked up a tripod, and like let us know if anybody out there wants to watch
Anyway.
video. Bob, you know who you are. I don't need to hear from you. We hear from you every fucking week. I don't need to hear from you, Bob. But if anybody else out there is interested in seeing the recording, let us know.
It looks like
We could try and put together a video.
It looks like a dick. If you know
It
what
does.
that, if you know what that looks like,
I can tell you right now, Bob is for
there's some very inappropriate shit going on in this.
Very inappropriate.
All in this studio. It's happening, all the time. But that tripod's real bad.
non-stop dig.
Yeah. There's always
Wow,
like,
Ben.
What podcast is this? I forget where I'm at. I'm
You
sorry.
talking about kid tested, mother approved over here? What are you talking about?
There might be some fucking issues going. We might need to like get
We might just have to put that super
we get like
explicit tag on.
Dr. Drew involved in this bad boy. It's not looking good for any of us at this point.
That could work.
Is there? Did you? Are we? I don't. Where are we at?
No.
What are we doing?
No,
What are
we're
we
done.
doing? We doing?
We got that question.
There was a
And
dick
I-
tripod. A question. I don't
Yeah.
know. What do we got?
We need a question to
we
wrap
might as
this
well
up.
leave somebody with something aside from the dick tripod thing that's happening here. It's weird.
Okay.
It's a real weird vibe in this room right now.
You guys,
Can we
leaving
cleanse
everybody
this? We gotta cleanse it with a question.
I guess you're asking about dick tripods.
We gotta
and
cleanse this
Neil
with a
and
question
Bob
right
asking
now.
questions
This is
over
not
here.
looking good.
Okay, this kind of this kind of popped into my head the other day. Randy shared, I believe it was GameSpot, on our Facebook about a possible like a video game based theme park.
Ooh.
So let's say let us say we have created the Nameless
Yes.
Gamers PDX theme park.
Okay.
Okay, it is us. Go fuck yourself, Universal, or whoever you are that's making this or might be making this. I want to hear some ideas of both
Where that tripod's
type
gonna
of-
be?
Yeah, where the tripod is going. where the tripod has been. No,
that's going to be a water.
No.
I think it's going to be a water ride.
No tripods.
No tripods.
We're not doing that.
No
You can
tripods.
make a water. You can make a water ride if you want.
It's not a water park. Okay.
Not that. Okay, it
right.
can be.
I'm not
I
clear.
just want to know, and let's just have some. I think this could be some fun. Summer's coming up.
Yeah.
Give me
true.
some video game based
Rides?
These can be roller
oh,
coasters. These can be those stupid little cars on the tracks.
Even if
this
you make
can
them
be
up?
Exactly.
What? Get creative.
Yeah, you have to make it up.
Oh, I
If this-
got
if
the
this
winner.
is
I got the winner right now.
Whether or not this is like the log ride with water, or that like virtual reality tour where you're just on a thing that shakes and the
Yeah.
screen's going 3D.
That's awesome.
Make the style of ride, base it off a video game. Give me a couple if you have
Yeah.
them, because you can probably think of it.
Yeah.
Or maybe even some great, stupid, cheesy carnival games that you can play that might be video game plays. Walk through a video game-based theme park. What do you want to see? Let me know.
Cool.
We're at
Nice.
Nameless Gamers.
Oh, dude, I got 2 weeks to
gmail.com.
think about this. I'm going
Don't
to
forget
hit
the
you with some
PDX.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
cool.
Nameless Gamers PDX on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're still trying to pay attention to anybody out there on Nameless Gamers. I lagged out on Twitter.
Hit us up
You
on
know,
Twitter. I
hit
like
us
that.
up.
Submit your questions to Twitter.
Word.
Because I can't read them.
If you want to support the show,
I hope to be asked.
check us out at www.patreon.com/ilaggedout.
Just give us some love. You don't have to
Somebody-
give me. You don't have to give me $1. Just say hi.
Somebody throw some love at
Cha-cha-cha.
At I Lagged Out at Twitter, yeah.
Word.
Like Scott was saying, thank you for listening. Subscribe if you can.
We love you.
And I hate this map.
Fucking hate it.
I hate this. I hate it.